raise profile.
This is Kiarie Prestige, all the way from Seattle, Washington. And today I have come to fellowship and to see how divers do their activity. And here we are in Pacific Ocean, and you are going to see a new person who is trained how to put on the guns, all these things in order to go and dive. So walk with me and you are going to see everything.
Go ahead and turn that way. So you know that's open. Turn that way. That's closed. Close the valve where you manually dump by pressing down on it. And you know how to exhaust it, right? Yeah. Picking the arm up like this and squeezing it, it's basically making it. And once I get done inflating it, I can just manually hit the exhauster, or I can hang it back to automatic. You would keep it closed. That way it doesn't just all escape as soon as you take the squeeze off. I see. Okay.
And once you get down, you're probably gonna have more squeeze than anything. So just keep it closed. And just put air in. It's coming up. That's what you're gonna look out for, right? Now you're gonna have a little air. You're gonna get squeeze off you. You're gonna come up a little faster than you normally would. You're gonna have a little air.
Yeah, so remember that you're, like it said, you're not only venting the PC, but you're also venting the truss. So today we're actually going to be heading to the right, side of the camera. It's a bit flat there, so what we can do is we can go down the stairs right there, and then we'll just kick out under mass center and head to the right. There's a flat area down there. We'll go down at around 20 feet, and then you can adjust to the squeeze, take the squeeze off, get neutral, and then from there we'll slowly head down into the water, nice and easy, so that you can get accustomed to the grass. All right.
You can see somebody is getting orientation. He's being oriented on how to dive, how to put on the gas cylinders, the oxygen cylinders. Just go with me.
Kinda. No, reading about it. Yes. You want to tell us?
Yeah. So voice check. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get you in water. Okay. We're gonna try not to get all the air out your BCD. Okay. We're gonna make sure that you come with the buoyancy right at this level, eye level. Okay. That's your buoyancy. Make sure you can do the same thing. Right. Get you in the water. Make sure you see exactly what you see. Down. And up. Off. Okay. Okay. When you do that, make sure you get all the air out your BCD. You're also going to have to do it on your drive shoe, right? You're not going to get the full squeeze yet, so there is going to be air in there. That's why I said sometimes with the drive suit, you're going to have to fight a little bit to get down. Get that squeeze, get all that air out. And when you do that, you're safe.
Alright, so after we go down and get the squeeze off, I want you to become neutrally buoyant. So I'll give you the fin pivot, right? Become neutrally buoyant using the BC after the squeeze is off with the suit. And then I want you to hover using both the suit and the BCD. And that will be the performance requirement you want. Okay. Let's see. So another performance requirement, this might seem pretty obvious, but I want you to try and maintain that neutral buoyancy throughout the entire time. So remember, as we go deeper, what do you want to do? You want to very, without air at your BC, very staringly? Yeah, that's a good word. Add air, exactly. Perfect. And then as we're coming up, obviously, as the gas expands, we want to start to put out of there. Exactly. Perfect. All right, remember that as we ascend, you want to be no faster than 18 meters or 60 feet per minute. All right, but we'll control the ascent. Nate, dive master Canada, you will be leading the dive dive today after we perform all the performance requirements. So I want you to follow his lead, and I'll be taking up the rear, just making sure that everything goes accordingly. All right?
Okay.
Very good. We necessarily don't have to, but we will be making a safety stop at 15 feet for at least 3 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
When we get to that point, just follow Nate's lead. All right? Very good.
We'll follow the computer on that one. Or where we go or anything like that, my computer beeps off or says that we need to make the stop, we'll do it. Okay? Probably buried down in the sand, see some little stuff, see some critters, see something. There's octopus out here. A lot of stuff in the sand. So if the computer goes off, says we need to do 3 minutes, we will. We'll do 3 minutes, 15, and probably be in the sand.
All right. And so after that, the last performance requirement for this advanced open water dive will be to remove and replace the scuba kit at the surface.
Okay.
All right. So you remember how to do that from open water.
Yeah.
But the only difference is that you will have your dry suit deflator hose. Okay?
Okay.
So just remember that as you take the kit off so that you don't drag it across the body.
Entangled.
You get entangled, exactly. All right, cool. Do you have any questions before we head out?
No.
Outstanding. All right, let's get kitted up and
I'm gonna help you get suited up and everything like that, okay? Let me throw my arms in real fast. Get ready. I'm gonna help you get that on the back. Easier with 2 feet.
back way.
These are waterproof, eh?
Waterproof.
Okay.
Not people.
Okay. No, are you for your tears or are you from a certain department or you are just for your tears?
This is all hobby.
Hobby?
Hobby enthusiast.
Okay.
Something to do on the weekends, right?
Okay. Okay, they are saying they do it as a hobby over the weekends, and you can see they are getting set, but we saw one person that is getting oriented, and now they are done with the orientation. Now it's time to go. He's the guy who was doing the orientation. They're getting ready. Yeah. Maybe I can ask you, are you a coach?
Dive instructor, actually.
Instructor?
Yep. PADI certified open water scuba instructor.
Okay. For how long have you done this diving?
Well, I've been diving for over a decade now.
Over decades? Okay. How deep do you go?
For recreational purposes, we don't go deeper than 130 feet.
Okay. You're doing it as a hobby?
Well, for myself as an instructor, I also happen to work at a scuba dive shop.
Okay.
It's my profession.
Okay.
But most of my students, yes, they're doing it as a hobby.
Okay.
But actually, Nate over there,
Yeah.
so Aaron,
Mm.
he is an
Alan is the person you are doing some orientation.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is actually an advanced open water student, and Nate happens to be a dive master candidate. A dive master is the first entry-level position
Okay.
of professional diving.
Okay.
So Nate is actually training to become a professional.
Okay.
And then after he becomes a dive master,
Yeah.
then he can become an instructor such as myself.
How safe are you? Maybe the last question. How safe are you when you go as deep as? How many foot do you go deep?
So personally, I've been to 120 feet.
120 feet. How safe is it?
Well, if you know what you're doing and if you have plenty of training, it's very safe.
Have you ever met a whale somewhere?
You know, I haven't yet, but I really want to.
You missed to meet a whale.
I want to see a killer whale out there.
Today I will accompany you to Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. This one is an instructor. He has done it for some decades. You see Alan.
Now, this is your main thing.
Alan is the one who was being
That hose right there.
instructed
Make sure you
to
have
do it.
not entangled.
And we are going to go with Alan.
So you can get it out.
We are going to go with Alan and the instructor to Pacific Ocean. And it will be a good experience.
Good push, and you're in. All right. You got everything you need. That's red right here. Safety right here. Okay.
Is this good or is this worse?
You're good to go. I know with this strap though, in the future, you want to have a right hand release. You want to make sure you release from right this way. Yeah, that's actually the opposite right now, but we're not going to change anything with BC. It's not yours. All right. Safety. I'll go ahead and get yours myself. Go ahead and hand you this.
How heavy is the tank?
Which way, 6 pounds?
26 pounds. Okay.
26 pounds, not too bad.
Yeah. The tank is 26 pounds heavy, so it must be very heavy. For the time being, you can convert to 26 pounds into kgs. Then I'll be back with an answer. My friend, you have changed. This is my friend who was instructing Alan. Is it? He has changed.
You good like that?
I'll walk with you to the waters. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Good. And then again, when we get in the water, the same thing. Try to get that air out, open it up, let it out, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze to fuel points.
This guy has done this for decades. He was the instructor today. He was instructing Alan.
Normally, if you're gonna buy some gear or something like that, kind of look into it. Get something that doesn't give you also a squeeze. You will find that as you start diving and whatnot, right right? Just because these are the seals that do that. See how my head goes up, flares, stops the choke a little, but it does get in.
Now we are set and we are good to go now. Yeah. It's a good experience. He has done it for decades. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. For decades. Unanitu mizigo, unabeba mzigo mpaka. He says that he desires one day to meet a whale. Now Alan is set to go to waters.
Maybe fine. Remember now you got your hood on. You gotta clear your mask, right? Put your mask on. Make sure this hood is out the way. And I'm putting your mask on over the hood. There's just no leakage.
Нет, нет. Not nice.
All right. Ready to go.
I'm waiting for these guys to come so we can proceed to Pacific Ocean. Remember, today I have visited Redondo Beach. Redondo Beach is in Washington. Now we are entering summer and people are here. Be patient to watch this video to the end. We want to see our divers. Now they are about to come now. I'm sure they are set. Now they are set. Yeah. Yeah. We are going to go together. I'm walking with them to the waters. Remember, Aaron was being instructed by the guy ahead of them. Watch the video until then. We see the divers getting to the water. Remember, Alan, the one squatting, bedding is the one who was being trained. Let me zoom Alan. But this is Pacific Ocean. This is Pacific Ocean. Okay, let's see them. They're going to wait until they go. Remember, they go all the way to 120 feet down the waters. I'm eager to see them diving in the water. They are not yet with Alan. Alan was being instructed on how to dive. Watu wa pneumonia hii hawawezani. Kama wewe ni wa pneumonia, don't try this at home. They are getting deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Tunakaa hapa mpaka disappear kabisa until the equator. Hii mambo siwezani, imezee. Alan is still instructed how to do it. Jamaa wameingia kwa maji sasa. Sio mchezo. For today, don't try this at home. Thank you.